come back out front and do some creative recess on Saturday evening. I think it's about 6 o'clock, 6:30. I'm not sure exactly, but it's evening time and the weather is lovely. So I said, why not bring the chair off of the sun porch and just come outside and enjoy the weather and keep company with you, my viewers. I wonder if I should come a little closer. I'll try that. 'Cause I don't know if you can see. I wanted to share the background on this nice day. Picking up where I left off when I was at the coffee shop this morning. It's a nice day, but I put on my jacket because it's slightly cooler. And I'm just gonna have some time. It's almost like a live stream, except I'm recording and I won't talk too much. I want to actually make some progress while I have some uninterrupted time. So, enjoy. Maybe you're doing something and you can get some progress on your project while I do mine. And if you're doing so, leave me a comment and let me know what you're working on or what you accomplished. All right. And oh yeah, I should say this is Alexine. My name is Alexine, or Alex, and I'm in the state of Maryland in the U.S. And I'm coming to you on Saturday afternoon on April the 20th. And I was out earlier today. I made it to the library to return some books, and I went to Starbucks for an iced coffee and breakfast sandwich earlier. And then I went to the international market and got a lot of good fresh produce and some fish, which I'll cook for dinner later this evening after I come in from being outside. All right. Put on my glasses so I can see this pattern. So this is where I started with round 1, and this pattern I think goes up to like 7 or 8 rounds, 9 rounds maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna do the ruffle edge, so it'll be about 7 or 8 rounds. So I started with this morning at the coffee shop, and we'll see how far I get. I'm sort of experimenting with these colors, the lemon, strawberry, mint, mango, and vanilla. You could call this vanilla or cream. Unraveling some yarn, making a loop to go on my hook. Get started, round number 2. This pattern tells me that I need to work 1 single crochet and chain 2 in every space and then fasten it off. Put my loop behind the work, and I'm going to pull through the space, yarn over, pull through the loop, and then chain 2. So I yarn over, pull through the loop, yarn over, and pull through the loop once more. And then I will insert my hook into the next space. See, there's spaces all around, so it's called a chain space. So So I'm going to make one single crochet. So I put the hook through the space, yarn over, pull up, and then yarn over and pull through the loops, and then chain 2. So that means yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Remember, the pattern says make one single crochet, chain 2 in every space. So I'll just continue silently. There is a lovely cool breeze, and the sun is shining, and it's not hot at all. It would be perfect walking weather if I hadn't already walked around for 4 hours this morning and afternoon. My legs are tired. And the walking that I did was not leisurely walking. It was walking in the grocery store, carrying groceries in, going back and forth to get the bags and bring them inside. All right, let's see. I've gone all the way around. So now I have to connect the last stitch with the first one. I just push my hook through the starting stitch, yarn over and pull through the 2 of them to bring them together. And then I'll yarn over once more and pull through, and then snip the yarn to end this round, and then tighten it up. I cut the yarn, and now I'll just tighten up that knot. And then it has a little tail of yarn left over, which I will when I proceed, I'll just tuck it to the side and fold it in as I go. This is the front side, and that's the back. Moving on to the 3rd round. Let me choose another color. I'll choose the strawberry color. So I have the lemon, the vanilla, and now strawberry, as I'm calling it. I wonder what a good name will be for this coaster when it's done, based on these colors: lemon, mango, strawberry, mint, vanilla. What name could I call it? Because I have one pattern or color scheme called like roses, inspired by roses, and then another one, spring cheer. Another one is Pan-African heritage or Afro heritage. And I remember I made one bowl and I called it fruit stand at the marina, because it had like the fruity colors and surrounded by blue, like a marine blue. Okay, so this 3rd round says, I'm reading the pattern, and it says work, it says start a new color and work double crochet 3 together, and then chain 3 in every chain 2 space. Sometimes, like, reading this, it sounds complicated, and it's easier when you just have it in front of you and you're doing it. I think it makes more sense. And this pattern designer, she kindly included a paragraph that tells how to double crochet 3 together. It says yarn over, insert hook into chain 2 space and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And then you have 2 loops on your hook. Then yarn over, insert hook into the same chain 2 space and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, insert hook into the same chain 2 space and pull up a loop. And so on and so on until you have 4 loops on your hook, and then you yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on the hook. That sounds way too complicated. It's not. So let me start. So, okay, I'm gonna yarn over, insert hook into the space, pull up my loop, pull through 2. Yeah, I don't even like to read the pattern because thinking about it makes it seem even more complicated. It's not that complicated. And then 1, 2, 3. Let me see. 2, 3. Pull through all 4. Chain 3. Onto the next space. Yarn over. Pull up a loop. Yarn over. Pull through 2. Yarn over. Insert. I'm definitely not one to to talk and crochet at the same time. I think it's more of a mental exercise than a talking one. It's rhythmic. It reminds me of when people dance, and sometimes it can seem so difficult. But they say, don't think, just feel your way, and you'll catch on faster. I am not a dancer. So I'm making my way around. Oops. So if you crochet and like you work in rounds, and you have these tails of yarn from the previous round, you can just fold them to the side and kind of hold them there and crochet right over them, and they automatically will weave into your work and they won't be hanging. There may be small bits where you have to clip them at the end, but you can eliminate a lot of that work by just folding them right in as you go. So this is not meant to be a teaching video. I'm just sharing my creative pastime, taking creative recess, as I like to say, and encouraging you to enjoy your good weather days and your peaceful moments as well. I see the sun is right behind me. Is that better? Let me get over. I didn't realize just how bright it is. Whew. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry if it disturbed the video. I don't know if it was beautiful or if it was glaring and annoying. When I watch it back, I'll find out, huh? So we are 15 minutes in. I don't want to make my video long. I want to keep it short and sweet. So maybe 5 5 more minutes, 10. I see there's some some of you are used to making really long videos. I think if I was on an adventure, then it would be worthwhile. But since I'm just sitting and passing the time, I don't need to make it too long. Hello, ¿cómo está? I got a neighbor that came by and I lost my count, so I gotta do this over. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that the neighbor whistling, or is that a bird? It sounds like a person, but I think it's a bird. Maybe it's alarmed. I don't know. Because he went over near the nest or something. I don't know. Down to the last space on this round. 1, 2, 3. I'm double crocheting 3 together. And then I chain 3 according to the pattern. And then here's where we are so far. And I have to connect these this last stitch with the first one. So once again, I'll insert the hook into the top of the first chain 3, and then yarn over and pull through the both to join them, and then yarn over and finish off this round and clip the yarn. Yes. So since we started, 17 minutes have passed since I set up this camera and started chatting with you, and this is how far I've come. I've done 2 rounds. The first one is just the white stitches, which I'm calling vanilla. They were single crochets, and then we've done the double crochet 3 together all the way around, and there's 12 spaces, so I do everything 12 times around. Alright, I have to pick another color and go on to round 4. Round 4 says, according to the pattern, work 4 double crochet in each chain 3 space. And these are the spaces. You can see the spaces in between. I have to work 4 of the double crochet in each of these spaces around. So let's see how it looks when I pick this next color. It's kind of an experiment because I haven't laid out all the colors, planned them. I just know which ones I want to use, but I didn't pick the arrangement ahead of time. I think I'll go for, let me see. Well, let me look ahead and see what the next thing is, and then that will help me decide which to choose. So after this round, the next thing says I'll do it says work surface stitches between the double crochets of the previous round. So that's going to give me like a chain of stitches around the top, like a decorative round of chain stitching. So I would need a contrasting color. I think I would choose vanilla for that. Therefore, let me pick mango. Yeah, pick mango. I think that would look nice on top of or behind the lemon, vanilla, strawberry. Thanks for spending time with me, friends. Still, I'm just sharing genuinely who I am and what I do. Some of my pastimes, some recreation time. I'm not a sportswoman, so my recreation is walking. If I'm in the city, I'll share with you the lunchtime breaks and the cafes and the good lunch spots and the scenery in Washington, D.C. And when I'm away in Maryland, the suburbs, I'll try to show you just the greenery and coffee time and such, and chat with you. And I like watching videos and seeing what other people do in their locales and their day-to-day activities as well. All right, so let me start round 4. I'm inserting my hook from the front and into the back of this this round in the chain space, and then I'll connect the loop from the back side onto the hook. I'll show you. And that way I can just hold it in place with my finger and pull the loop through to the front. So it says work 4 double crochet. The first one is just going to be chain 3. It's like a false double crochet. It gives some height. And then I'll work the next 3. Yarn over, insert the hook, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, and so on. And I will just continue this on around, and after that, that will be it for now. I'll come back afterwards, maybe with a photograph on my Instagram. You can see the finished product. My Instagram account is called Cine by Grace. That's XINE_by Grace. Please come and visit and follow. It gives me encouragement, and I love to see what other people are doing too. It's very inspiring. Meet some nice art friends and cooking friends and hairstylist friends from around the world. If you are enjoying the video, before you leave, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you want to stay in touch, which I hope you do, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I post again. Leave a comment. Let me know where you're viewing from. Let me know what your creative pastime is, or your hobby, or what you enjoy doing in your leisure time. What's my neighbor doing? I hear he must be cleaning the floor mats of his vehicle. Shaking out the dust, beating the dust. I see my son's friend just drove past. I wonder if he was going to come here, and did I scare him from stopping by or what? Or maybe he's just leaving the neighborhood, I don't know. Maybe he got shy because I was sitting right out front, and normally he would just idle the car right there out front of our home. it takes some time to do these. And I want to make more so I can offer them up in the shop, the Grace Light Studio shop. I'll move the chair so that we can see the sunset again. Maybe it's not as glaring now. Yeah, it's gone down quite a bit. At first it was like a spotlight. I saw a recipe, guys, that I look forward to trying. It was fish stew from, I think it's called Phil's Kitchen. I got the tilapia and I got some croaker. I got the croaker cut in steak. It's like steak cutlets. And then I got the tilapia cleaned and they're whole but without the head on them. I'm not sure which I want to use for the recipe. I think I'm going to use the croaker. But yeah, it has onion and tomatoes and bell peppers blended. She used Scotch bonnet or habanero, I think, which I just have a very small sliver left. I think I'll use the rest of that. And she blended it like West Africans tend to do, which I'm not sure which country she's from, and cooked it with some garlic until it was like a paste almost, and she added a can of coconut milk and a little water, and before that she added the spices, the garam masala, and some others, I think like coriander maybe. I'm gonna look at her video again, and it looks so good. And after the sauce had simmered a while, then she cooked the fish in it. And in her video, she used tilapia. So maybe I should start with that. I'm not sure. But it looks so yummy. My family is not really into that style of food that I've been into so much. It's like I've become a pescatarian, but they still want the poultry and beef. That's my husband and son. So we have finished round 4, and I'm clipping the mango colored yarn. Let me show you once more and then I'll sign off. Call it a day. Here we go. There's some children coming from the playground and they sound very excited or terrified. Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like this. Here we go. All right. A lovely day in the neighborhood. Thanks for joining me again, friends. This is your friend and sister Alexine in Maryland. Join me again, and please leave me a comment. I look forward to hearing what you have to say about this. Bye-bye.